ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else in between. Welcome back to Sekiro. Hello, everyone. Hello. We are in Mibu Village, the stuff of nightmares at the moment. We kind of got to the end. I see Jinbei up there. We'll get to him eventually, but we've got a little bit more to do just on this side. Okay. Oh, we've got some chickadees already. Oh, I had chicken for dinner tonight. Yeah. How about that, huh? What a coinky dink. There we go. So, I was going to say, let me just check I'm recording okay. Yep. All good there. And let's go. Ah, yes. Let's go. Woohoo. Right. So, do you know, I got flashbacks to Dark Souls 2 there. Those fucking statues that spit poison at you. 1 second. Okay. Good. Sorry, I was just checking something on my computer. Very rude of me. Right, I remember there being an item there in a boat, yes. Now, there's going to be more little people here that want to try and force feed us with this poo-poo water. Yeah, there's a couple. Now, so coming up down here, there is going to be an ambush. Okay. Now these yellow things, just the fishies. Yeah. We'll deal with all those fishies later on, because people, this is where you get the ability to swim in this village. Yes, indeed. So we can go back and miss. Every pool or lake or pond that we missed, we can go back and go for a little bit of a skinny dip, perhaps. So, right, as soon as I pick up this item, I think... Oh, no. Here they go. Adamantite. And here's the special item here. Pine Resin Ember. A piece of resin that contains a continuously smouldering flame. Can be used to upgrade the flame vent. The resin was found in a black pine within the forests of Mibu village. The ever-smouldering flames acted as a landmark to find one's way to the village. In the time villagers came to loathe the flames, and the black pines were lost, those who defended the flames were equally loathed. So they said that the guy that lived here was a bit of an outcast. Considering they give this guy, whoever the resident of this house was, they give him a name, they give him like a little bit of backstory. You never actually see him or talk to him, to my knowledge. So, right, people, what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to back off. I'm going to de-aggro. Okay, and then I'm going to go back in and I'm going to try and make one of the big guys a puppet. Because these are the guys with the bells, and they'll be able to do a lot of AoE, like sort of collateral damage. So they'll help me out a little bit. Okay, so I'll wait for this dude to turn around. Oh, come on, buddy. Take the hint. So it's actually Thursday today for me. I've just come back from shopping. If anyone that watched my Elden Ring series, you'll know that I like to tend to go shopping on Thursdays, and you'll know that I like to get myself I really am like a broken record. I get myself like a little carton of coconut water, should I say, and I'm drinking that now. And you'd also perhaps know that I like to book off Friday sometimes. This guy is persistent. I like to book off Fridays. Oh, for God's sake. Right, well, if you're on your own... And that's precisely what I've done. I've booked tomorrow off. So my weekend has officially begun. Ow! That was rude. I tell you what, I'm having fish tomorrow. I got some fish too, I got some salmon. Yes. That's how I get my own back against all these despicable enemies. I eat you in real life. Yes. Come on. I say I had chicken. I had it was a chicken curry. It's called... Oh, come on then. It's called butter chicken. That was a good shot. I knew you'd do that. I fought against the Iron Virgins in in Elden Ring. I know the old recoil trick. Let's try. Almost there. I don't think you can parry that last one, you know. Every time I've tried, I've just been hit anyway. So I wonder if you have to jump over it. Gotcha. So it would have been nice to turn him. Hello. I mean, you're all rubbish shots today, honestly. You'd think if you had an eternity of undeath, you'd practice your overarm a little bit. So, like I said, there's another bell dude, and if we could turn him into a puppet, that would help us out a little bit here. Okay, he stopped there. So if I can get... I tell you what, I think the roof is going to be the best option here. That's fine. So you need to get a backstab, remember? Is that going to distract you? No, you need a ceramic shard. So another bell guy spawned, you see? Ah, no. Shit. Well, this is terrible. Right, I'm just going to try and take some out. We'll see how it goes. Watch out for the terror as well. Nope. No, this isn't great. I'll be the first one to admit it's not great. But these big dudes, they do kind of lose track of you relatively easily. Ow! Not terror, not terror. I think I'd rather take you guys out here at the back. Ow. I've got one purple gourd too. If I feel as though I'm going to get terrored, I will I'll use the old purple gourd. So you guys maybe don't do that. Thank you. Ah! Ah, shit. Oh, they're in sync. Well, they used their Eternity of Undeath to synchronize their dancing. Jesus Christ. Do you know what? This never goes well for me. This never goes well. So do you know what? I'm going to try my old trick, like I said, and, you know, back off. Try and reset a little bit here. Yeah, I like to book Fridays off quite often. Is that an item up there? Above my head? Kind of looks like it. I don't think I've ever been up there, you know? Interesting. I mustn't forget that one. Okay, so you're still there, just staring. You gonna turn around? I mean, it sounds like he's sleeping, honestly. Well, do you know what? I think this is probably the first time I've ever used a ceramic shard, excuse me, in the game. Let's see. Nope. Why don't you look over there? Can I use it? Ah. That was too far. You see, Sekiro's too good. He throws it too far. Forgot. Am I getting the wrong idea here? Am I getting the wrong idea here, people? I know you can use like the finger whistle to. There we go. Did that work? Maybe. We'll see. Get me my purple gourd back on. Where is it? That work? Kind of. This is painful. Where are you now? You're still facing this way. Right. Let's try this from a different angle then. Watch him turn around. Okay. That's what I wanted. Right, follow me, please, sir. Come help me. I think you are not immune to their damage, so friendly fire is turned on for those guys. So if their bell touches me, I'll still get hurt, so I need to watch it. Oop. Ow. Right, let's try and take out the terror guy. Bell dude, if you wanna get in there a little bit, that would be amazing, honestly. Okay, now they're fighting. Good. Of course, I just got hit at the most inopportune time. Right, my bell dude has already died, hasn't he? Yeah, of course. Oh my god, not the best. But as long as we don't die, I don't mind that much. This took a little bit too long. Right, here's a crazy combo. And that should send their posture way up. There we go. Lordy loo, we got there eventually. I honestly, before I even logged on, I knew that would be an issue. But I just kind of... I was just willing to accept whatever happened. Okay. So, up there, let me see about this. Now that doesn't look like a ledge we can climb onto. Is there anything to hook onto? That looks like a pine tree to me, and it's kind of black. There was definitely something glowing up there. I apologize, people. Because I've never been up there, I don't know how to get up there. I'll try and just grab onto the old ledge. Maybe it will work, who knows? No? I mean, there'll be something to swing from or swing to. You'd think. I'll use this persimmon tree. Oh, is it back here? Ooh, I missed you too. It's up there, people. Do you know what? Maybe I have gotten this, because how would I ever have missed this? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of obvious. And I probably just jumped up here by accident to escape those guys once. All that for a fucking balloon. Oh, well. 100%. Keep telling yourself 100%. Okay. So, let's go to Jinbei. Jirambe, Jazaemon? Jazaemon, I think that's it. Digimon. Digigo monsters. Okay. I'm absolutely not fighting you guys again. As sure as the sun rises, I'm not fighting... Well, I'll kill you. For some free XP. Ah, shit. That was close. So, do you know what? We actually did get some good XP here, didn't we? We got like 2 levels from taking all these dudes, so it is worth it, people. It's 2 levels we didn't have before. No, rest me! Ah! It's funny to actually see them disappear in front of your eyes. Okay, so skills. Yes, take me there, please. Oh god, it feels bad, man, to put 5 points into this, but we're doing 100% completion, guys. So the sooner we get out of the way, the better. So the Ashina Cross, this is the thing that the guy in the dojo before we fought Genichiro was using. So you sheathe your sword and then you whip it out and do a little bit of a cross slash, a bit like what's his face, Glaudo. From Final Fantasy VII. It's weird to think. It just shows how old I am. That, you know, some people's first experience of Cloud will be from playing Smash Bros. And not actually the Final Fantasy series. Oh god. To think I was alive and well when Final Fantasy VII came out. Do you know what? Before I forget, people, and while we're here, let's go turn in this quest to Ishin. Sunken Valley. We want Ashina Castle, I think. The Serpent Shrine. Yeah, hopefully he's still here. We'll see. Honestly, if you asked me, like, even a few years ago, if they put Final Fantasy characters into Smash Bros, I would have laughed in your face. Don't you want a demonstration? Well, I did just murder an entire village, Ishin. So the Mushin esoteric text. A unique text of the legendary Ashina Mushin compound style. Young Ishin would stop at nothing in his lust for power, and this single-minded search for strength ended in him taking Ashina for his own. So it looks like he used these techniques to capture a kingdom. This is the result of combining techniques from the styles he encountered. This drive defined Ishin's achievements, and as such, this text will never be finished. Well, well, well. He's telling me to go, which means he's probably not feeling too good. Well, maybe if you didn't come down here to kill, you know, ninjas. So let's have a quick look at this text. If I remember, I don't use anything from it, which is kind of sad. So look here. So these are all of the secret techniques from the other texts that we have. Yeah. That will be Bushido, maybe the temple arts. Possible. So Shadow Rush is the Shinobi one. Prosthetic is the fire one. Allows one to perform a follow-up attack with certain tools that imbues us all with tools effects. I do kind of like that, you know. Oh, actually, do you know what? Do you know what, people? I don't like that. I've just remembered I really fucking hate this. Do you know why? There's some sort of glitch, I remember. There's some sort of glitch where when I fight the Headless and the Shichimin with my Lilac Umbrella, yeah, what do you want to do after you've blocked an attack? You want to attack someone, and then if you use this ability after you've used your Lilac Umbrella, it then takes, I'm pretty sure it removes your what's it called, Divine Confetti from your fucking sword. It removes your Divine Confetti. I remember specifically. Sorry, I get angry about it because every time, once you unlock something in this game, you can't undo it, so you're stuck with it, and it's like pissed me off for too many playthroughs. So I'm absolutely not getting that one. So it looks like, you know, and it's kind of a shame because the only one I've ever used from the skill tree is this one, the Mortal Draw, because it's actually pretty good, but it's tough shit. Anyways, that's how you unlock the text, at least. Sorry, let's go back to the Mibu village and we'll do Digimon's quest. So I believe at this stage it's probably too late to send this guy to the dungeon, to lure him to the dungeon. Where are we going here? Watermill? Excuse me. So we've got a mini boss coming up too. There you are.
忍び殿か。あの調べに気を取られ、深くを取り申した。
Well, it's the first time you've noticed me straight away.
聞こえる。きっとこの先にあの女僧者が。やはりわしを待っておったのじゃな。
So he's been holding his side the whole time. I wonder if that does actually represent something. And he sounds like he's drained. And I wonder if something sinister is afoot. There we go. So, another basket case. So, this is the mini-boss, by the way, that I mentioned. She's quite annoying. You pretty much have to rely on parry attacks to fight her properly. Nice kimono, though. But if you run past her, she will attack you, okay? So, be wary of that. Why do you cry, my fair lady? Good enough reason?
今頃は作座様、どこにどうしてございましょう。それがわからぬのが悲しいのです。会えずともせめて知りたい。なれど頼りを出しても帰ってこぬ。誰も居場所を教えてくれぬ。ねえ、御人、作座様はいずこですか？
I believe this lady is weak to poison. If you use the Sabimaru prosthetic at all, so something to bear in mind.
あなたもだんまりどうして皆隠すのですか？
Here we go. So you've just got to kind of Oh, I thought that was going to be a thrust for some reason. So she's kind of a one-trick pony. Just, oh my god, I don't know what's wrong with me. She's lulled me into her lullaby. She's caught me in her spell. I think it's because it looks like she's going to do a... oh shit, Mikiri. Okay, so she's using her sword like some sort of... almost like a composer's baton. Oh, no, again. They really do get me with that one. But that's usually not the reason I struggle with this lady. It's more just the fact that she avoids damage a lot, so you have to almost entirely rely on parrying. And also I'm missing her head. I'm not used to people being shorter than me. Oh, good strike. Good strike. There we go. That was nice. So heal me up. Okay, so I'm literally having to mash X there to jump on her head. So unless you're great at the old stomp on the head timing, even then I missed. Oh my god, so annoying. Right, she's almost there. You could probably also use firecrackers, to be honest. It's one.
サクサ様来てくれぬならせめて代わりに
Ah! My posture. Do with some posture, peeps. If I had Ichimonji, this would be a good time to use it here. Ooh, she postured me. Let's keep the pressure on. There we go. There's your Lord Sakuza.
サクザ様が代わりにあの子をよこしてくれた。そこにいるのですね。
Rare bead. Here we go, people. Do you remember I said you get another version of Breath of Life that heals vitality? It's right here. Death Blows provides Shinobi with an opportunity to breathe. Experiencing battles with powerful opponents further deepens this moment of respite. There we go. And then she had some special dialogue because we brought that samurai over to her. Okay? So let's go see what happened.
そこにおるのは忍び殿か。
ああ。
忍び殿には礼を申さねば。
礼だと。
あの女僧者を連れてきてくださったであろう。ついさっきわしを撫でながら調べを聞かせてくれた。今までとは違う子守歌のような安らかで温かい調べじゃ。奏でながらこう言うてくれた。よく来てくれましたねと。やはりわしを呼んでおったのじゃな。忍び殿、これをもらってくだされ。
Jinza's Jizo statue. Buddha effigy found in light pink cloth. Raisin prayer between one's palms to restore a node of resurrective power. To ensway the Jizo statue is to express feelings of parental love. Lord Sakuza, please take this cloth and use it to bundle this little one so that he may live on in peace.
わしはもう眠いので。
Well, whoever said that looks couldn't kill. But it seems that she did something to maybe sapped his power. And then we got a one-of-a-kind Jizz statue from it. Okay, so that is the ultimate reward for that guy's quest, unless you send him off to the dungeon where you get something else. I believe for the dungeon you get red eyes. You get some red eyes, perhaps? Yeah, you get like a special red lump, and I don't even use red lumps anyway. So... Oh, forgot about you. Come on. Oh. I'm just waiting for the old thrust. Whoa. Ooh. Struggling with this dude a little bit. There we go. That's the one I want. That makes things a little bit easier for us. God, that gives me flashbacks to fighting the last boss of the game. That move. Well, one of the moves that he did. Ah! I'm having to spam a little bit. This guy's quite tough. Not bad for a ghosty goo. Okay, am I missing anything over here? And now I know there's something down there. We'll get all that later because oh, I already got it. Because we'll be going down into the water eventually anyways. So we can do all that in one go. One fell swoop later on. I heard something there. There you are. Hello. So. Do you know what? Costs a few spirit emblems, but let's do that. Now, this guy can actually help us out for once. He should be immune to terror. There we go. That guy's still going for me, though. Oh! Watch it, buddy. Is that everyone? Yep. Well, let me just end you. Thank you. You twat. Okay. Okay, so I wonder if that's the leader of the village in there. Now up there is the end of the area, okay, leads to the boss of this area. Before we do that, let's engage with this place properly. To do that, we're going to go on this floor panel and whoosh. There we go. Any goodies? Speaking of red lumps, there you go. Divine confetti, always 5 of them. Well. I mean, we've probably got enough divine confetti to do every apparition type in the game now. Like, yeah, if we wanted to. I'd say you probably need 2 divine confetti for 1 headless, unless you're really good. And then for Shichimin, do you know, I don't even know if you need divine confetti for Shichimin. It helps, but I don't know if you need it. I might try it out. We'll see how it goes later on. Okay, just look over here in case there's anything. I think if you jump into the water from here, you have to go under the house again, so watch that one. I'll speak to the guy in a second. There could be something up there, maybe under the water. Again, I'll come back. Now, we definitely want to come up here because this prayer bead. We might even have enough to level up again. I'm not entirely sure of that one. Money is always good in my pocket. Money in my pocket. Right. What have you been up to, naughty? Oh, that sound effect is so disgusting. Greet him.
Oi. Oi. 何をしている? どうじゃ? おお、よいぞ。溶けてきたぞ。じゃが足りぬ。なみなみ次や次へ。さあさあ皆の衆。さあさあ飲め飲め。 振る舞い酒ぞ。さあさあ、皆で都人に。ああ、どうか松座にお加えください。
A little bit rude, to be honest. Kind of just blanked me entirely. What if I want to join the palace? Discrimination against shinobi. Oh well. So, like I said, the boss is coming up here. However, we have not rested. We haven't rested. But do you know what? With four flasks, I think I'll be okay, people. Okay. Now this boss, if it's your first time, it's a difficult boss. Okay. You know, big sweeping attacks, lots of damage. However, they're exceedingly weak to firecrackers, and if you run out of spirit emblems, also a fistful of ash, I believe. Maybe even snapsies, I'm not sure about that one, but fistful of ash will also do the trick, and you'll see why. So it's the monk. Now get some initial damage in. The old windmill. Go. So they stagger for a good while after you use crackers. You can guess that with that big old... Oh! Yeah, I was going to say, with that big old glaive, they're going to be doing some thrust attacks, which was indeed the case. Also remember, you can't just spam crackers constantly. Which for the follow-up? Nope. I never did quite get my timings right with these guys. That's better. Ah, shit. I thought they'd only do one attack then. Windmill. Spin to win. Okay. So it is, if you use crackers, it's better to try and get them from behind, otherwise they'll recover a little bit quicker. Ah shit, that was the follow-up I was worried about earlier. Whoa, I'm alive. Not entirely sure. There we go. I was going to say I'm not entirely sure why I'm alive, but I am. So a little bit messy, but I still think we're going to win. But my parry game with this dude was never good. So I'm afraid I do rely a lot on crackers for it. Cream crackers. Too soon. There we go. There's him. Good. Get. Oh, it's always a little bit quicker than you expect. That time I couldn't see, but that's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. Yeah, I want to use some crackers, but they're not giving me a window. There we go. GG. Bitch! Okay. So we used all of our heals, but we did manage in the end. It's all that matters. Corrupted Monk. The Corrupted Monk watched over the cave entrance deep in Mibu village. Here we go, people. Mibu breathing technique. Now, this is one of the few abilities that don't carry over into New Game Plus, by the way. Okay. Secret method of breathing known as the Mibu breathing technique. This latent skill allows one to dive underwater as well as breathe underwater indefinitely. Developed by the founder of Mibu Village, those who seek to join the procession must master the Mibu breathing technique. Without it, the divine dragon cannot be met. There we are. I'm not entirely sure if you... I'm trying to think if you actually need the maybe breathing technique to actually complete the game. I think you do, you know. I'm trying to think if there's a way around in a late game area. Yeah, I think you have to. There you go. So, pretty cool place. And over here is going to be our stone. Shelter stone, a stone found on an altar deep within the village of the water dwellers. Stones will sometimes appear in bodies of those who have long drank from the fountain of waters. Step into the marital shrine and offer the fragrant auspicious stone, one of the incense ingredients sought by the divine heir for morsel severance. So we come all this way for a magic pine cone. Altar of the Shelter Stone. Shelter stones such as this are an auspicious omen, sweetly scented for a bridal offering. The palanquin awaits with open arms. This palanquin. Okay. Interesting, interesting. So there's nothing else in here, unfortunately, should I say. But you can kind of see something up there. Looks like some straw hanging over there. Interesting. So let me check the time here, and I'll go and put my 41. Okay, I'll go and put my Mibu breathing technique to use, I think. And we'll probably use the rest of this episode to go and explore all the water. Did I get this? No. We'll use the rest of this episode to go and get all the underwater areas that I missed. For now, we can start to think about what skill we want next, actually. So there is this one. Not too bothered about that. It only costs 2, but XP is getting a little bit tight these days. Excuse me. Let me think here. Sorry, let me think for a moment here, people. After using certain tools, this move allows one to attack with the tool and sword simultaneously, or it provides a follow-up attack for the tool. Do you know what? Oh, it only works for the axe, spear, or Mistraven. I was going to say it's just like a worse version of this one. Applicable tools: Flame Vent, Divine Abduction. Yeah, and the Iron Fortress too. These are useful. These are like a late game thingamajiggy. How much do they cost? 3 and 2. That one is... I've got that one. That one costs 3. I think I'll go for this one next, peeps. Suppress sound. Have I got the mid-air prosthetic ability? No. That's a good one too. So I think I will go for this. And then mid-air. Yeah. Good. At least we've got something to work towards now. So, memories. We need one more prayer bead. Okay. Corrupted monk. Okay. Corrupted monk donned the mask of a fierce guardian deity. It looks a bit like an oni, which is demon in Japanese. It's a her. Her form was nebulous, appearing as if in a dream. What reason could there have been for guarding the Mibu village cave entrance? It's also interesting because you'd think that monks are traditionally males, like a male-only sort of thing, because you have monks and then you have nuns. It's like the equivalent. But I think I remember reading up at the time, you can have female monks, people, so... it might be more prevalent in other cultures, such as Japan. There you go. So you guys don't respawn. Right, like I said, let's take a look in the waters. Yeah. There we go. So I actually don't remember, so I'm going to read this hint. Dive is R2. L2 is surface. Oh, I skipped by accident. Circle, 2 dash underwater. Okay. So R2. But you can kind of direct. Okay, you can kind of choose your own direction too, which is good. Right, come on then, guys. Weirdly, these guys are easier to fight when you're at the surface. Can you use? No, you can't use your prosthetic tool underwater. It's not like in Precious Bait. Hello, there's Precious Bait. The texture is slimy, and something resembling horns seem to jut out of it. Just the kind of bait the master loves. Ring the bell, drop the bait. Now, they look like slugs, obviously, but they also remind me of... I forgot what they were called, but they're in Bloodborne. They had a name. Something to do with the cosmos in Bloodborne, anyway. Now... Were they just called parasites, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it's not like in... That's very graceful of you, Sekiro. So don't forget this chest. It's not like in Ocarina of Time where you can use your hookshot underwater. Then again, can I grapple from underwater? Probably. Wouldn't be surprised. So we're obviously going to be looking out for these dudes, okay? Treasure carps. So there's going to be a few of these now that we can mop up. And we should also be able to get that mask fragment from the Pot Noble. Where are you spawning in? There you are. Of course you're facing me. Of course you're facing me. Huh! Gotcha. Nice try, nice try. Okay, there is actually a quest item underwater over here. There's actually a quest item. Oh my god, all these dudes. So the quest item is that red fish-eyed carp there. Oh. Red carp eyes. A carp that lived in the Mibu village pond. It has 2 red eyes. Carp with only eyes that are red cannot become masters, though they're considered incomplete creatures that lack the ideal number of scales. Their eyes are said to be everlasting. The researcher Dojin in the abandoned dungeon wants these eyes to improve his procedure. Okay, so I did wonder because their skin was a little bit patchy there. God, this is very Bloodborne with all these slugs or leeches. Ugh. And all these upside down dudes. They know how to up the creep factor in From Software games, don't they? They're not afraid to enter the realm of the gross. So this is important. I believe it's going to be another prayer bead for us. And that reminds me of Mario 64 when you used to open a chest underwater and you'd get... was it a chest? Yeah, I think so. You'd open a chest underwater, you'd get some air bubbles, and you'd be able to survive underwater for a little bit longer. Dear, I do like nostalgic references, if you haven't noticed, peeps. Okay, so that's our first underwatery bitty. Is there anything else? No. That spirit emblem. Nope. Right, I'm not interested in you dudes again. How much gold do I have now? 1.3. I might go look at some merchants too. Which one was I up to? I think I was at the one outside the Ashina Gate. So I might go back to that dude as well. Let's do this. 7th prayer necklace. An unrivaled sumo wrestler once served a great feudal lord. Dismissed after giving to drink, he fell to a life of brigandry, and so he was dubbed Juzuo, the drunkard. Yes, we fought that guy already. So let me go, where is it? Castle? Oh yeah, the castle is off limits for now, as you can see. That's because as soon as we picked up that fragrant stone, something happened at the castle, okay? Yes. Let me go see that merchant again. See if there's anything else I can get. Will I have the gold? You can't even get in that way, look. You can only get in from the abandoned dungeon. I wonder what would happen if you didn't unlock the bonfire in the abandoned dungeon, if you could still go back to the castle. I assume so. Hello.
あんた、何用かね。用がなければ、もうお行き。もうすぐ、戦になる。むごい戦にね。屍は山と積まれ、遠佐は大火のように渦を巻き、きっと、鬼が生まれちまうよ。
There you go. She said Oni, like I said. Japanese word for demon. So she's giving us a bit of a warning there about what might happen if lots of people die. So we did complete you. Okay, so who's the next mob? The one in Simple Temple. The one in Simple Temple. So let's go try and talk to those. See if we can get anything. I believe now we can also, as well, people, we can start to progress the sculptor's quest a little bit. Do you remember how I've been holding off giving him the sake until, well, for, you know, the first half of the game? Well, now is the time that we can start to offer the sake. And I'll probably bet your bottom dollar as well that we can talk to the Divine Child again, and she'll be able to tell us about how the eating of the serpent viscera went. But before that, let's stick to one task at a time. Shugendo. Then there's a memorial mob in the Sunken Valley. We'll go talk to them as well, if we have enough money left over, that is. And then there's also the merchant at the temple. So Persimmon, they're very cheap. Do you know what? Give me those, because I think if I want more rice, I might have to give one of those to the Divine Child. Give me that. That's a unique item. Do you know what? One of those. Do you want to give me those? Give me those. Give me some of those. And then we've got some more coin purses left over for you. Okay. So we're up to the memorial mob in the Senpu Temple. Don't let me forget, peeps. Okay. So next, let's go see if the Divine Child has anything else to say. If she's opened up shop again. Really? I don't remember this happening. You best not have bugged out on me or something, lady. Young lady. Nah, we probably have to do the next step of Ashina Castle, I'm assuming. I cannot talk today, can I? Well, embarrassing for me. Nah, I'm just kidding. Who gives a fuck? Right. I need 3 points for that one, okay. So, how much time have we got? Because we might not have time. We've got like 5 minutes. Do you know what? We'll probably, in the next episode, we'll go do the rest of the underwater stuff. But for this episode, let's go deal with... what's it called? The sculptor. Okay. Time has come. Time has come. I don't know why. I've reminded myself of Kratos then. The time has come, boy. Still need to play Ragnarok. Still need to play it. Okay. Okay, so we need to... I believe it's time to give you your tea, sir. But before we do that, let me have a look at my skill tree. So I need money, that's fine. Oh, I can get this now. I can get this. Which means I'll be able to do the headless. Yes, yes, yes. Give me that. 1,000. Give me that, please. I can just afford it. Crikey. I'm not used to being this this poor in this game usually. There we go. Good. So what do I want next? That's a good question. I do like this. I like my blue spark. We'll need a second fulminated mercury though. And then I like having this axe too, because this axe will dispel illusions, so it's good for a couple of boss fights and a couple of situations in the game. However, we will need the rarest material in the game, which is lapis lazuli, which we can only get in the late game area. And aside from that, I'll probably want this as well, the lazulite shuriken. So, you. Yes, good. Honestly, this one isn't bad because the butterflies do damage, and I don't think enemies can block against the butterflies as well. If it works in the same way as Lady Butterfly. Anyway, did I actually get that? Yeah, I did. Cool. Okay. Good. Your tea, sorry. So, we're going to give them, or him, sorry, Ashina Sake.
うまそうな茶じゃ。もらうとするか。しみれ。こいつを飲んでると、エマの父を思い出す。
エマ殿の父上とは。
道元。あいつは、希代のクス師だった。そして、からくりにも明るい。いや、からくりバカの息か。ちと、ふざけたやつだが、わしの恩人よ。ああ、お前さんの恩人でもあるぞ。
どういうことだ？
腕を失ったわしに、道元が作ってくれた。今は、お前さんの左腕にある、そいつをな。もっとも、義手作りも、はじめは思うようにいかず、幾度も幾度も作り直してくれた。
どうした？
忍び義手をまともに動かす修練じゃと言ってな。エマにせがまれ、駒やら何やら掘らされたものじゃ。そうしたことを重ね、忍びの牙と呼べる代物となった。いわば、忍び義手は、道元の忘れがたみじゃ。
忘れがたみ。
随分と経つ。忍びを捨てたわしじゃが、それだけは捨てられなんだわ。
Interesting. So, two bits of information there. Dogen was Emma's father, so not just her mentor. And Dogen, it would seem, was the original sculptor, which is interesting. So, quite an important character. And one that we, well, potential spoilers. One that we potentially one that we don't see in the game. We never see them. I believe he is deceased at this stage of the game. Okay. Now we're going to give the monkey booze to the sculptor.
酒を持ってきた。
猿酒か。相も変わらず辛い酒だ。だが、これが懐かしい。
よく飲んでいたのか。
猿どもの住む谷。そこで忍び修行をしておった。
一人か。
いや、二人でじゃな。わしらははぐれ忍び。まともな死はもはやおらなんだ。故に落ちれば死ぬる谷でただひたすらにかけ飛び刃を交える。そのような修行を重ねた。じき猿と変わらぬほどには動けるようになったわ。修行に飽きるとわしはこの猿酒を飲んだ。そしてあやつの泣き虫の指笛を聞いた。
泣き虫？
変わった指輪があってな。それをはめて指笛を吹くと谷に悲しげな音が響き渡るのじゃ。不思議とわしはその音が好きでな。よう吹いてもらったものよ。
Oh, we found out about him training as a shinobi with his old partner. And unfortunately, we've kind of already found the whistling finger, in the belly of the headless ape. So, that would suggest that she's dead and was eaten by the ape. But we also know now that he trained with the monkeys and stuff in the valley and drank their booze. And what else was I going to say? Oh, we've already heard Emma refer to the sculptor here as orangutan, so that's probably where he got his name from. His style of battle, perhaps moving like a monkey, even though orangutans aren't monkeys, but you get the picture. Anything else? I just gave you 2 drinks.
でも飲みたいもんだな。わしは死ぬじゃが、そのわしが腕を失ったお前さん以外。
I think we've seen that dialogue. It's interesting though. He's giving us.
また久しくらいならかしてやろう。
He's almost giving us a hint that he'd like some tea. Very interesting. So I believe if we rest, I think Emma joins him now. Yes, she does indeed. Look, okay. So this is what we want to happen. Now I believe we can go talk to them. But this isn't this isn't what we primarily want to do. We can just, have a chat with them. Yeah, where's Karen, Emma? You're only supposed to be watching him? There's one gourd seed left. I believe it's in the final area of the game. Anything to say again, Sculptor?
お前さんも来たのか。わしは仏を掘るので忙しいんじゃがな。わしが掘れるのは鬼仏だけじゃ。木の中に見える仏いつ見え。わしはじゃがその因。ではな、また。
So what we want to do at this stage, people, is go around the back here and have a little bit of an eavesdrop.
少々ナイフの軍が来ています。
そうか。相も変わらず奪うことが好きな連中じゃ。
炎はまだ消えませんか。
エマよ。何度聞いても変わりゃしない。いくら仏を掘ろうとも遠さの炎は消せぬ。押しとどめるがせいぜいじゃ。
少女
なんじゃ。
もしその時が来たならば、せめて私が。
わしは仏を掘るので忙しい。じゃあな。
Interesting. So we hear more about these flames of hatred. And the old lady before that we spoke to mentioned flames of hatred too, if I remember. I wanted to try and talk to the sculptor again because, like he said when he was parched and wanted some tea, he gives you another clue and he says, I think when Emma's talking to him at some point, he says, it's really drafty in here, isn't it? And he's basically hinting at the fact that if you go around the back and listen in, you'll overhear the conversation that they're having, which again is pretty cool.
お前さんも来たのか。わしが掘れ。
Emma?
狼殿も私はほと。
Nope.
狼殿。
Okay, maybe if I rest again, maybe she'll move on or they'll have something else to say. But I think that's the primary dialogue we had to hear there. There might be a bit more from the sculptor if Emma goes away. Yep, she's gone. Right, I think the sculptor's going to have... This is the ultimate dialogue that we need from... Oh, God. I thought he was dying then. From the sculptor to finish off his secret quest.
なあ、お前さん。
なんだ。
お前さんが切ってくれ。
何のことだ。
とぼけやがって。あの子に切らせるのはちと忍びに頼む。じゃあで。
So that was the dialogue we needed. He told us that we have to be the one to kill him, not Emma. So I might as well give him some unrefined sake. You can never give him the same sake twice. It'll just disappear from the menu, so don't worry.
酒を持ってきた。
もらうとしよう。
口に合わぬか。
いや、うまい。じゃが、傷がうずくのよ。
その左腕か。
この酒を好きなお方に切り落とされたのじゃ。
それは
一心様よ。
何故一心様が。
切ってくださったのじゃ。
He did it for my sake. Nah, I'm just kidding. Sake.
飲まれかけたわしのためにな。
何に飲まれかけたのだ。
修羅。まあ信じるか信じないかはお前さん次第じゃが、せいぜい気をつけな。修羅の影にな。わしは。
No, he told us about well, he told us what the incarnation of those flames of hatred are, and they are known as Shura. And in order to defeat this Shura, Ishin had to cut off Sculptor's left arm, which kind of does make you question, like, what went wrong with the Sculptor? You know, why is he in this condition? Why did Ishin have to cut off his arm in the first place? Also, if you're thinking you can go this way to the castle, my little friends, you would be mistaken. There you go. So they did think of everything there. Okay, so like I said, in the next episode, I think we'll do the underwater stuff. We're going to do a lot of side stuff, actually. We'll do the underwater stuff. I'll probably want to fight the Headless. There's one more type of drink that we can give to the Sculptor, which is the Dragon Spring Sake. And the Memorial Mob in Mibu Village sells some of that, so I'll probably want to get some of that and give it to the Sculptor as well, just to see what he has to say about it. And then any leftover sake I'll probably give to Ishin, if I can. Yes, but aside from that, I think that's everything for now. Quite an interesting end there to the episode. Some more interesting dialogue than we've had in previous parts of the series, but yeah, all good stuff anyway. So thank you everyone for watching. I think because I have tomorrow off, I'm probably going to record another episode straight after this one. So I'll see you then. Bye.